My friends, because we was young, and we went over there to throw a chocolate. I came back, and my father said, "Why you go over there?" They said, "Germans." My father used to tell me in the war of 1940, the German was very good to Jewish people because Jewish is similar to German. But who knows, a couple of days later, middle of the night, I used to live in a beautiful, beautiful street. Beautiful. Around was garden and a lot of flowers. Gorgeous. In middle in the garden was a soldier, an unknown soldier from the Kappa. You know Kappa, a big one. We used to play over there hide and seek because around was, I don't remember what was around, but he was a very, I think, bigger from this tree. You see this tree? Bigger. And they took it off because this is to make ammunition. And later they start to burn the synagogues. I was born in the city. My father was there. My grandfather, I don't know. I never went to this street, but I was this same day when they start to burn the synagogues. I didn't know there exists such a street. And they used to say, very poor people, poor, they have nothing to eat. Beggars used to live there. This was in 1939. And first day when they came, I told you with the rifles, and later they throw us chocolate. And they used to sing. We didn't understand. I know the song they used to sing, I learned after. And later they start to take out the unknown soldier, and they start to burn the synagogues.
What's all?
1941, they took my sister, so I went. Because they called her, I went. Because my sister was 12 years old, and she was a skinny. I think she's not going to survive. So when I went, they took me. And I was there a couple of days in a big building. We was, I don't know, we were sleeping on the floor. I don't remember how long we was there, and later they came and said, "You know this and this." How I went home, I don't remember. And they took her. This was in 1941. No, because I wanted to save her, because I knew she's not going to survive, a skinny, young. I was young too, but older than her. After, in 1942, they took all Jewish out. They came middle of the night with a big, all Juden house. Children, I'm going home. The mother came to me. She said, "Don't go home, the German house." I said, "I'm not afraid for them." I didn't understood. I was young. In the street was maybe wider from here to here. A beautiful street, but was no light, dark. From far, I saw light, but I knew who the light is. But I was, jumping. First of all, I was very abandoned with a Jewish star. This was winter time, this what I remember, was very cold. I put the star, the band down, and I put my hand in the pocket. And I was jumping. All of a sudden, I heard "Stehen bleiben." Stop. And I jumped. "Stehen bleiben." I stopped. Maybe 5 times, they said. Later he came, he said to me, "I'm Jewish." I said, "No." I said in Polish, "I don't understand. Ja nie rozumiem." So came a German. He probably was from the border German in Poland. He spoke with a broken Polish. "Where you live?" You see, they were standing on a hill, and down was houses. They couldn't see me when I was down. I saw them, because it was with the reflectors. And I said over there, "Go home and bring ID." So what I did, over there was a house. Downstairs was 2 religious Jewish people, very religious. Maybe they was in the 40s, comparing to me, they was old. We used to live in the other side. Because they put the reflectors, I couldn't go on the other side. I knocked the door, and I said, No, she asked me, who is it? I said, my father was Shmuel, in Jewish. I said, Shmuel's Tochter. And they knew me. They opened the door, and they took me in her bed. Maybe 15 or 20 minutes later, they was looking for me with big reflectors. I was lucky. I lied to them. They couldn't say, all Jewish out. On the top, in the same building, was not Jewish people, Polish people. They have a daughter in my age, and she's also blonde. So I was thinking, I didn't go out because she wouldn't give you an ID, you know, because she knows I'm not Jewish, I'm Jewish. And they left. A week before, we were sitting, all three of us, we was playing the Stones in his shooting. And the window supposed to be closed because no light. And I opened a small thing, and I saw a lady lay down on the floor. They shoot the lady. Who was the lady? Why they shoot? I don't know. Maybe I was young. They think, let her go. And this lady was an old lady in the same place where they catch me, the same place.
They killed her. They shot her.
They killed her, sure, she was dead. I don't know why. You know, after the war, I said to myself, I was so lucky that they couldn't kill me too, because I lied to them. I lived not there, and I'm Jewish. I was lucky. When I came to the concentration camp, I saw the lady, she came to me, she was the cook, the head cook. You said, you, Shmuel's daughter? I said, yes. She helped me a lot. She helped me a lot because she knew my father.
Yeah.
She was the head cook, a Jewish woman.
In which camp?
I was in Greenberg, Schlesien. They said, out, Jewish out. So everybody went out. I didn't work. I didn't have like I would say, here's Medicare or something. My sister was older for me, she works. So they let her go. People with children, older, Auschwitz. They make this and this. Younger like me, whoever they have something they can work, they sent to a concentration camp. They put left and right. On this place, I told you I was never there. They said they used to play football over there. You know, soccer, how you call it? Soccer, yeah. A big place.
So they called everybody to the soccer field?
Everybody.
Okay.
We was there a couple of days, was pouring and raining. Was next to me, like over there, the bush, was sitting a young woman with a child, a couple of months. A German came and took out the child, pull out like this and throw away. I didn't understood when I was, I have to jump. When I was with my daughter in hospital, when my daughter was born, I remind the lady. And she makes like this, no, he said, you have to look. The German, like this, throw a few months old. I don't know what kind of heart they have. And where was God? Where was God? Everybody say he was on vacation. After this, they took us in trains. I don't remember what kind of trains. And they took us to the concentration camp. And there was always Polish people, only Polish. It was 200 men, but we were separated, not the same place. They used to come every night to take food for the, not everybody took, you know, it was there in charge. It took for the other people 200 food. Later, in 1944, beginning, they took out all the men, and we was only, in 44, the hungry camp, hungry people, from Hungary.
Yeah.
And they was wearing, you know, the stripes. And they were so dirty. They used to call us name, Dirty Polak, in Hungarian. L'Angela Piskosh. I asked her, what's this? She said, the Dirty Polak. This was before we went out from Dirt March Street. So when I went to my aunt, she was there. She was sitting there. And we became very friendly. This woman, she's now in, I don't know if she's alive, I'm here so many years.
Yeah, yeah.
She was lazy to make a bed. We had, like in the gym, the closets, you know, from
The lockers.
the locket, yeah. She was afraid because everybody has himself. She was afraid. She came to me. Her brother used to work outside with the German, and he brought for her chocolate and cake, good thing, goodies. She came to me and she said, you know what, let's sleep in the same bed. Yeah, my sister was home, the older. She sent me bedding, sent me pajamas, everything. Sleep in one bed, and we're going to have one locker. I said, fine, but I knew what I'm going to get from her.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
I accomplished nice. And later, she was with you always, how long I was in concentration camp. And later, I don't know, she was in my age. When the man was there, she met a nice fellow and always used to take me, come with me, tell me what to tell them. It was a door. We're not allowed to go over there. They're not allowed to come, only in the night when they came for food. And she said, come with me. Whatever you're going to ask me, you tell me what. She didn't, I don't know if she know to read. I went to school. I don't know. I know her.
Yeah.
I know her from concentration camp, not from home. From home, I just saw her. I never spoke to her. So he used to like her, and and she said to me, what should I tell him? So what I said, she said to him. After this, even we had a doctor, we have a dentist. After they took out all the men, I don't know when they sent them, and we only was women over there. And later, I think in 44, they took us, because the Rosh came near, they took us for a march. We was marching 6 weeks. In the night, we were sleeping in stables. One night I hear screaming. We didn't know what's happened. In the morning we wake up. I saw a lady, a horse, eat up, I have a face. That's why she was screaming. And every night we went to another place. One night we went, was a ladder high. How would you say this, you giving the horses to eat? Hay. So we put in, it was warm, because you see we went on the rain, we put on an hour, whatever we had.
Yeah.
3 layers, 4 layers, whatever we had.
How long? And this was in what part of what was it? Winter time or was it?
Yeah, in December.
Oh, yeah.
We was walking, this is what I have tried this. And later on we took off, slowly, and we marched in Bergen Belsen. In Bergen Belsen, we went into a barrack. You couldn't put a needle on the floor. It was terrible, terrible. After a while, you can dance over there. People was dying. Was over there, I was out with 2 sisters and another lady, another girl from Auschwitz. I was born in Auschwitz. And we was making plans, gonna be after the war. One was, maybe she was 9 years old. She said, I'm gonna put you it's gonna be fine, we're gonna go home, I put you in the white beds and I'm gonna take care. And she passed away the first one. Her sister waked me up. Her sister was the same name like me, Fela. She passed away. Later I went out with another girl. We couldn't walk by ourselves. We have to hold up to each other. If not, we're gonna fall. And she passed away. The other, we became two fellows. After the British came in, this was before the British came in, I was much better from her because her toes was rotten, both. She couldn't walk. And I said, sit here, I'm gonna see where's potatoes. So I bring potatoes. I don't remember how many potatoes, and we took water. You know what kind of water it was from a pool. Swimming pool. Where the German was before there. They washed himself, and the water was dirty. But we was lucky that we have the water. After British came, they give us milk in the containers. After the war, I couldn't taste the milk. Because this was good when they came. Later we make, we make the fire and put a piece of bread and give us put like a toast. Today I would need this. And they took me to the hospital. First of all, we was drinking a lot of water, and later, excuse me, we got diarrhea. Everybody. In hospital, they fit us nice. There was German working there too. And they did give us nothing to eat because they want to give us for the diarrhea something. One day, I hear a German was talking to a nurse. Watch out, in German, and I understood. Watch out, who's eating, we're going to send to Sweden. What I did, I ate, they bring me, I said, more, and later excuse me, throw out. Yeah. And they sent me to Sweden. I came to Sweden, and then I couldn't walk. They took me on stretchers because I'm telling you, I was so skinny because I lost a lot of weight. 3 months. We came in February, beginning February. We came to Bergen Belsen. And later on, they took us to Sweden. Yeah. And later, I was in Sweden. I went to hospital. Later, I told you where to work. Yeah. We didn't think a lot. You know, one lady in concentration camp, I don't know, she was a songwriter. I have no idea. She was singing, we were singing, she said the word to us, if everything's going to finish, we're going to be with our parents, we're going to tell them how they treat us, how we work, our head was full of dust. We was dreaming that everybody is going to go home. Who knows? We didn't know that there's an Auschwitz, and they take the Auschwitz people, they burning. We didn't know nothing. You see, when I was in concentration camp, I knew only Hitler. I didn't know Eichmann. I didn't know Himmel and Goering. I didn't know only Hitler. That's all. When I came to Bergen Belsen, in the night I saw a chimney. So somebody said, over there was Jewish girls that was helping us. In Denga, they went to the kitchen, they got plenty to eat. So they say they're burning the bodies. But in Auschwitz, after, they're burning live people. I say, live people? How can be? How can be? You know what's beshed?
Fate.
No, meant to be. Meant to be. You know Meir Katz, she rest in peace, he said, is beshed, meant to be.
What is meant to be?
Meant to be, like you said, a lot of people die and a lot are not. I told you, I was with 3 ladies, with 2 girls. I was the only one I survived. So, meant to be.
So you think it's written down by God?
I tell you, listen, I have 2 knee replacements. Yeah. I was in hospital with a lady, not Jewish. Every day came to her a nun to pray with her. One day I said to the nun before she went, I said, excuse me, can't you come 1 second, I want to ask you a question. So she sit down, then talk, what child, what you want, I said, listen, I'm Jewish. Why the God takes only the good people? And a rabbi said to me the same, listen. She said, listen, when a child is born, the God give him a piece of paper, but he doesn't know when he grows out, what he's going to be. Or going to be a good person or a bad person. And the God give him a piece of paper, this and this day you're going to die, or you're going to have an accident, or this, or this, or you're going to live. I asked a rabbi before, and he said to me the same. He said to me the same. And you know when? In the holy holidays, Yom Kippur. That's what she said to me too.